Alrighty. Sorry if my audio is fucking weird. But today we are working on a heavier track. I at least just wanted to get a little bit done, so this might not be too long of a video. But I have this idea so far. And we're gonna kind of I have some idea of how I want to continue this, but there's definitely some learning involved. So, can you hear this? Yes. Okay, cool. So right here, I actually want to bring this over. So I want to. That's so loud. Oh my god. Holy clip. But I just did it once. I don't know why. Alright. So I want to go into like a corner note sort of thing here. Like some like stupid excision or woolly kind of quarter note thing. The only problem is I don't really know how to make those. So I guess we're gonna learn. I probably should have like watched a tutorial or something before. Excuse me. Before coming in here and just being like, yeah, we're gonna do this. I think this serum is not being used. Yeah, okay, so we'll just use this. Oh yeah, that's right. This is like the weak ass little shit that I made. That's horrible. That's so bad. Wait. Oh shit. That's already better, actually. What am I missing? Like, alright, perfect. How loud is that? 3. Excellent. Why is this still clipping? What do I have? Do I have anything on this track? I don't. That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll go like minus that much. Okay. Yeah. Bring it up a little bit. So we're probably gonna have to layer this with something. Let's see if there's any way we can add some like nastiness to it. Let's get some FM. That's pretty gross. What if we... Actually, I want PD is what I want. I forgot. That's pretty gross. What if we make it move a little bit? Ooh, like right there's really nice. I also want to bring this this cutoff down. Oh shit, I need this on the level of the sub too. And I want this down. I don't remember what note. What note are we on? We're on, what is this? This is F sharp 0 or C sharp 1. So we want this down 1 octave. I don't think you can even hear that. Alright, that's okay. But, oh. Alright, sick. We already have it compressed and shit, so let's see. should. Yeah. Something like that. And then go into some last phrase here. Okay, sick. So we're gonna throw some decapitator on this because decapitator sounds fucking awesome. God damn it! Don't start there. Actually, no, I just want to solo right now. We can low cut this a little bit here. We're gonna low cut it anyways, but just so that it's yeah, because then we can do something like that. And then one of these is an 808. Yeah. And this is an F sharp. And it's F sharp. What is it? F sharp 0. So we can try doing oh shit. Alright, well, I guess I can bring this out of this group. I want it in the processing chain though, so we'll actually, for here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this bit of the utility. This is like a very like brute force way of doing this, but that's all right. So utility, shit. I guess mute works too, but I just like using gain. Okay, and now this is just for these two. Yeah, sick. Okay. Yeah. Fuck you, don't do that. And I don't want them to be so legato on here. So turn this back like that much. Okay, yeah, this is gonna need more layers, and I don't love the bass sound right now. Let me go through the fucking, there's something like weird about it that I'm just like not about right now. Also, if you see me drag stuff like this, it's because my monitor is really fucking wide and I only have one half of it done right now, so. Because these are kind of noisy. They're all kind of noisy this time. It's still noisy, but it takes some of that away. Also, I don't know, this down sample is just like too much. Oh. Can't tell if I like that or not. It's also too fucking legato. God damn it. And now it's like super resonant as well, but let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to add some verb on this. This is getting close to what I want though. Yeah, this is actually very close, which is excellent. Let me go back in here. Let me turn some of this gain up. Yeah. See if it's just this. No, that's that's actually at a good level. How loud is this thing? It's also at a good level. So why are we... Whatever. Clipping is fine. Cooking. Okay, now I want this to live in a space. And since we have Decapitator on our outside effects chain, I'm not going to use any serum effects. This might sound like ass, but we're going to try it. Holy shit. That is so huge. Yeah, Valhalla is super massive. It's interesting. Okay, we're not using supermassive, that's fine. Let's just use a kilohertz delay. Not like that. We'll use a synced delay. I don't know if that... No, that's too weird. I think just an eighth note is probably good. Okay, not to no. Okay, less feedback. Okay, and then we'll get a tiny little Valhalla room on here. I should be doing this in parallel, right? Probably. Yeah, so anytime that you have like sounds or you want to preserve the transient and make sure the like dry signal is like, because when you know put a certain amount of a wet signal onto a dry signal, you're gonna be getting a lot of, you're turning down the dry signal is effectively what you're doing. So you should process things in parallel. This is how I do my vocals too. And so basically what that means is you just have an extra chain down here and like one here, and you know, just one for delay and one for reverb. And then you keep your mix here at 100% wet, and then you can just adjust this volume and you still have the full mix to dry signal. Just like as you want it. Cool. I'm not sure that the timbre of this sound fits the drop, but let's put it in context real quick. Yeah, it doesn't really. So how can we fix that? Okay, what happens if we just have, we're gonna, generally soloing is like pretty bad. I wouldn't say pretty bad, but like you can definitely get into a trap of you can get into a trap of soloing things too much. Which is definitely something you should try. Alright. That actually might be closer timbre-wise, but it's not. What if I turn off the downsample on this right now? There's still some resonance in here that I'm just like not generally a fan of. That's pretty close actually. If I bring this downsampler back or just any distortion, Probably sound pretty good. Yeah. Okay, and then we just need to lock in some of this, like pitch delay. Also change where this goes. Ooh, that's nice. It's got like a little percussive thing in there. That's too much. Okay, again, this is probably just going to be one layer. Excellent. We're going to add a little bit of noise. Actually, I can even go a bit louder on that, I think. Let's use bright white. Bright white sounds really good. Cool. Sick. All right. Let's try it in context. It's better. The delay track can come down a little bit too. Okay, it's a little bit quiet, but when put in context, it's clipping, so that's the thing, I guess. Oh, it's because I have the sub and the 808 playing at the same time. Got it. So I should probably just be picking and choosing. Let's try like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's why I was clipping. Awesome. Cool. Let's add another layer to this. I want like a more like mid-range layer. Let's duplicate this over. So real quick. Honestly, yeah, we probably don't even have to do too much to the init, but let's see. I want like a similar envelope shape, where I had it kind of like that on the level. Yeah, there's like very little we have to do this, honestly. We're gonna go through and we're just gonna fuck around with some PD again. I have a thing. Well, here, I'll just show. This is the secret sauce. Hello? There we go. Okay. Big shout outs to my guy Starseed for showing me this shit. If you guys don't know Starseed, fucking fire ass tunes. But yeah, so basically we're gonna reset this up and we're gonna turn we're gonna actually remove mapping on this one and just turn it down and turn this down, because we don't want to deal with the randomization of a second oscillator. And then we're gonna make our little shark fin again. Cool. And then we're gonna put this on this level. Cool. So basically what we can do now is this is all set up so that we have two, sorry, I'll pull it on screen so you can actually see it. We have two default shapes oscillators, and all these macros down here are bound to like the FM amount on the first one, and then the wavetable positions on both and the octaves on both. And so what we can do now is we can hit randomize, and like some sounds you're gonna get are just gonna be like not worth anything, but like cool, what is that? I don't know, like that's kind of sick. So we can, yeah, we already like, it's just like it's something to give you a starting point so that you're not, and you can really quickly go between. Let's try like something like this, and then let's add our LFO to the we can turn this down a little bit too. That's not it yet. Oh. Ooh, that's kind of fun. So hold on. We turn this down. It's pretty close. We're really just looking for a supporting layer, right? So again, we can just loop this really quick. I don't loop stuff enough and it shows. I'm gonna leave this, I'm gonna move this out just a little bit so I can that, like, this kind of sound is like kind of close, but I just want to see if I can find anything better. Yeah, like, again, we don't really need anything to... Oh, these should be at 0. Whoops. Remember, I am just a fellow. Okay, so this A octave is too high. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Ooh. That's not bad. Yeah, now that it's a bit more layered in, I think it'll sound a bit better in context, but let's find out. All right, cool. Let's put, I'm gonna put all this, I think, onto this group, and let's see if there's why are we so... Yeah, okay, so you can turn this down just like a little bit. So how can I make this more interesting? Like throw like an 8th note in here. That works super well, but let's see. Very rhythm, oh yeah. That's too straight. How can I make this more interesting? Let's try it like this. Might sound bad. Yeah, wait, actually that's fire. By fire, I mean it's kind of gross and disgusting still, but let's see. I don't know, this might be too offbeat from the rest of what we're doing. Don't love it yet, I'll admit. Let's go back to real quick. Let's just activate our loop. Oh, fuck. Well, activate our loop and let's go back to randomizing. Ooh. I don't know. It just feels like it kind of kills the it kind of kills like the rest of the flow with it. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna hold on to it for right now. And then what we're gonna do to kind of go with this is I want like a 16th note, something in this space. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Just yeah, we're gonna put some kind of like 16th note stuttery thing. I'm going here. A lot of this shit is super noisy and probably not usable. Honestly. No, what the fuck? What if I 16th notified this? Nah. Yeah, this sound, this is a cool tonality of sound. I just don't think it works. We're also going to get a multi-band compressor on this. This is something, if you're on Blank's Patreon, huge shout out Blank as well, but this is something you'll see him do all the time, is you'll put a pretty low depth multi-band compressor over like his bass groupings, and it just kind of helps, you know, glue everything together. I also don't love the rhythm now. What if we did an auto pan like kind of in the middle of this? Like we did the same kind of thing I just did. And we just do like a, we literally just do it like here on this note, for example. Oh. That was kind of not it. Let's not automate the amount. Let's automate the device on instead, just so there's not any weird shit like that. That almost works better than okay. We'll see. Okay, let's put it in context again. Okay, what if we take out this last note? Also, the reason that these are a C and these are F sharp is because this is an 808 in a sampler, and it's been pitched up +2. So by default, the C3 note is going to be F sharp, which is you know, going to match with these. just in case, you know, anybody saw it. I'm super curious. So let's do, this thing was like super cool to have. We would design a different sound, but something like that. So let's deactivate these. Let's go from like. I also want a utility. We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna do the same thing. This is not something you always have to do or should do necessarily, but basically here this way, whenever we start our next bass noise, we're just clearing, because you can see like on this EQ, there's still like some amount of this, and like it's a small amount, sure, but you don't want it. You don't want all of that playing over here if we're gonna have another bass noise starting. So ooh, may not sound good. Fair warning. Okay. Chroma you kind of have to make full drops with, otherwise it just sounds so shocking by itself. What I'm kind of hearing is like a bom 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 dig-a-dome. How can I make that happen? We can try it like a tom. I like that tom. Let's do, we're actually going to do it in a sampler. And I don't normally do this, but I'm just going to do this for my own sake. Okay. That's fine, I guess. We're going to have to add more layers, of course. We can kind of just like reduce some of this higher stuff, because that's where we're going to have more noise, I think. Even if we don't wind up using this sound, which is very possible, I'm just going to leave it as a placeholder so we can kind of stay true to that idea. Okay. It's just too out of nowhere, is I think my problem. How can I make this more of a smooth, like, phrase to phrase, I guess? We also do need another layer of this, definitely. And this is, like, not really processed whatsoever. Right? Yeah. We'll do a saturator. I think I want the warm-up highs on this. But I sort of want it to be less this noisy high. Where's it located? 5,000 hertz. Okay, well now I'm being counterproductive. Oh, wait, this is like monotone. Let's throw some OTT on. Oh, we need some, I know exactly what we need, actually. We need some fucking, yeah, I know what we need. My splice would ever load, I would be able to tell you or show you exactly what we needed. I just want some, like, vocal background, like, shit, like, vocal chop background stuff, like, kind of thing. I'm still not sold. Why is Splice not fucking working? What the fuck is up with that? Oh, look at all the shit I have open. Details, where's Splice? Splice, end process tree. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. End process tree. Get out of here. Go. Okay, one more time, please. Splice. Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Hello? Alright, well, I guess we're just not gonna get Splice. It's really fucking unfortunate. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize that was so fucking loud to do on my mic. My bad. Okay, end task, end process, end task. Whatever. Splice server status. It might be my internet. Everything else is kind of being slow as well. Speed test. Nope, it's not the rest of my internet, so I don't know what that's about. All right. I need some way of just like keeping the fucking like energy going through, because I feel like it gets to that point and it, oh hey, there we go. Vocal chop dubstep. That's a cool ass glitch. I'm saving that. Um, I throw that in here as a layer actually. That's like perfect length too. That's what she said. Hmm. Out of just for my own curiosity, how would it sound if we did, if we replicated this rhythm right here? Um, okay, no, the other rhythm is definitely better going into the quarter notes. Mm. Oh, I didn't even look at. Oh. I feel like there maybe also needs to be a sustain behind this, or like a riser of some kind. That would probably help actually. Something kind of like this. Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna find a riser on Splice. I don't know if I want something tonal or not. I need something a bit longer than that. Maybe. We're gonna try it in this group 2, which might it totally might just sound bad, but we're gonna fucking find that shit out. Oh, this is actually too long. Doesn't have a BPM assigned to it, but let's just try it like this. There's a song I'm thinking of where this effect happens. Oh, don't look at my Spotify. Okay. What song am I thinking of? Is it Island? There's no way it's Island that I'm thinking of. Like, I should just search for it. Alright, yeah, I don't know. Let's do this. Should I add another kick too? Does that help? No, it's all right. Okay. What if we take out our 16th note hats here? Which might sound like a little not what we're trying to do, but let's try getting rid. I'm going to keep the rides in because they're... Maybe we take the snare out too. What do we think? No, we definitely want the snare. Oh well. I think that works a bit better. No, let me go further back, goddammit. Okay. It's getting closer to being correct. And then I just want like a little like a sub drop almost here. Boom, boom. Maybe I just put this. Find the sub drop just to see. That's way too long. That's way too long. I want a really short one. That's still too long. That's almost right. And by almost right, I mean that's actually I think what we want. And then we're also going to fucking right? No. I could also do a tape stop of this. Actually, since there's no bass going in this portion, and we can just like mix to keep it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the only problem is this last like 2-bar phrase. You know. I think some like I want this sound but without the snare underneath it, the like the underneath it. 2 o'clock. Yeah, I got time. Definitely not. Yeah, that's what I want. Putting it in this part in the drums so that I can like keep it. Okay, we're getting very close, I think. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's exactly what I want. And now we're decapitating it because I have no self-respect. Oh my god. And then we'll put some LPT on it just to kind of tame that line a little bit. And we'll do a transient shaper as well, so we're not super. Maybe that transient shaper's a bit much. Fuck. Okay, how loud is this? Oh yeah. Fire. Still way too loud. Okay, great. Excellent. We can probably remove. Yeah, I bet a bunch of this low frequency is not really helping us. What note is this to, by the way? A B. That's 2. Wait, what is it? I guess as a B is just fine. Okay. Yeah, this does not nearly hit with enough. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, this is always the part that I get like the most stuck on is finishing these phrases. Easily the part I'm worst at. I'm like, oh, dude, first fucking thinking of phrase is like free as hell, and then I'm like, oh yeah, never mind. The rest of the shit also needs to get written. So, okay, sorry, I just had to pause for a second there, and I accidentally did it again because I'm a fool. Okay. Actually, we can use that glitch we just added. Library found. Where is that glitch we just put in? A glitch. Not that. Fire. Okay. Oh, here's an empty audio track that better actually be empty. Okay, good. Okay, let me just put this shit in here. It's gonna be a little favorite of mine. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we're kind of doing this in a like weird order and kind of piecing shit together, kind of weird, but yeah, hopefully by the end of it, the vision will all be there. Okay. What about in here, actually? Nah. There's fine. I'm gonna also get rid of our fast hats and actually probably our rides here. Let's bring one of these over here. I need some bass to fill in this spot, and I don't know like what's gonna work. Maybe some like gun type shit, tear out gun type shit. We can try that. Might not work, but we can try it. User. Which one it is? Like this one. These are triplets for some reason, which is silly. And it also needs to be up like a bunch of octaves, right? Can't remember. Now we're getting somewhere. This randomization is all over the place. Oh, this one. Sounds like a bird. Wait. Hold on a minute. We might be on this one with this one. We might be cooking here. Okay, what if we do it in the little, what is this? Honestly, yeah. How loud is this by itself? So loud. What the fuck? That needs to come way the fuck down. Huh. Why? I can't tell if this is. It looks like 16 notes. Oh, I see. It's free. Okay, let me duplicate this and go to the other patch that we have, which is also should be 16. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sick. Now I just need to figure out how to make these not. Oh yeah, look at all that shit. And we're here. Something I want to do really quick. So actually, it'll just be easier if I do this. Yep, LFO1 rate right here. So what I want is I want this to go like this. Okay, this is 1/4, so I want it to go to 1/2. Yeah. And then here, I also want this one to go here. I want it to go down to 1/8. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Oh, okay. It's a good. Oh shit! Right, but then here it needs to go up again. Fast. Oh yeah, these are way too loud together. Also, we're gonna make these wide and see what happens. It does make one of the channels a bit louder. What happens if I get a utility now? So it's not that much louder, but let's go just a little. That's pretty close, actually. Oh wait, this is only on this one. Oh. All right, come on, please. That's pretty good. And then here we can actually do some more of this LFO modulation, LFO rate automation. So you can do like something like this. I think might sound good. Yeah, something like that is probably pretty nice. It still sounds too birdy. That's not. Yeah. Okay, let me multiband. Oh, I almost just researched it, but let me. This gets louder again. I'm not gonna do real gain staging. Gain staging is a myth. Okay, does this sound alright in car? Let me duplicate this really quick, and let me get this fucking shit out of here, and then let me do this one, and then it's gonna fuck up all the fucking whatchamacallits. Okay, great, except that we want this to be this. Oh shit. Okay, let me we want it to be like this one. No, we want it to be like this one is what I want. Duplicate this. Great. And then we do pass off of that. Wait, we have hash on the whole thing. All right, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then we want, actually, we do want hash on the whole thing. So cool fucking story, bro. Let me mute this. Whatever, good enough. Okay. And then this one is yeah, the one that needs to be right here, and then we do this, and then we go to automation, and we go to Serum 2, and we go, now we just want to work on this one. Okay, what if I bring this hella down? And then on this EQ, I want to bring down, I want to allow some more of our. Actually, I want to just hard cut this. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. We can also, I think we can turn this down. We're just going to use the same utility. For this part, we can turn this down just like a couple dBs like that, and then we can kind of bring this up just a little, just like that much. Oh man. Googling really quick. I have like a vision for this in a live experience. That might work actually. I just did. Yeah, I think it might. Okay, so. Oh. Why did that kind of work? What the fuck? I'm just gonna leave that happy accident, I guess. So yeah, I want like a little glitch thing going into here. Actually, I don't want this one. Never mind. Decided against it. Oh, that's kind of fun. Sure, dude. Don't want all this line. Reverse. It's a bit too weird, I think. It's a bit too like glitch hoppy. Does our frequency spectrum look like on this? It's close. We'll see. Yeah, so I need some more like loud shit. Which sounds kind of silly to say, but oh yeah. This might sound like ass. Cool. Consolidate that and just see what it sounds like reverse. Nope. Okay, and I want some amount of our symbols back in here. So, like these. And maybe this one actually. All right. Okay, yeah, it's super close. I just need to shit. Fill out this piece. Are any of these? Let's see if any of these sustains would be like good actually. So we have. What the fuck is this patch? Oh, I just made this. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Let me just put a utility on here again because I'm sure it's not actually causing issues, but I want to be completely safe about it. Okay, so now what we can do is we can, oh shit, we can do this and then do this and say 0. There we go. Excellent. And then we're just going to add, we're honestly just going to add all of them in here. And then we're going to subtract as we see necessary. We could even do a little auto pan, like against like something like that. Not quite. Maybe it'll go like that. Super slow like that. That's pulsing on the because of the fucking side chain. And I think I have my snare low cut. Never mind, I don't. Let's see how it sounds with the 808 on it. You even hear? Oh no, you can't because it's being sidechained. That's really funny. What time is it? 2:18. What are my options? My options are to do this outside, like I guess just turn the side chain off. Well, this is probably the easiest way to go about doing it. So, Oh, is it because the attack is too long? All right, hold on. Let me. Okay. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm not a fool. I just. I don't want an impact here. Where's my effects? I haven't put anything in effects, even though I probably should. So I need stop. Yeah. And then I want a tiny little riser. This might actually be perfect. Low keto. Oh, I see. This is set up so it's. I got it. So we can honestly just do like this. And then we just want it. Utility. I mean, I guess like, yeah, for this part, it's. No, we want it like this, and we want it to. Cool. All right. There's some stuff to like sort of finish up in here. It's far from done, but we're gonna segue a little bit. It's an hour. I don't want to spend too long. I mean, it's fine. We'll do an intro really quick. So I'm also not great at doing intros for this kind of shit. But we're gonna yeah, so there's some stuff to clean up in those last couple bars, but I like it so far anyways. So yeah. From here, so let's work backwards. Let's do. How do we want to go about working backwards, though? I do want to make this. I do want to make this like a melodic intro, and then we can kind of reuse it in the break. But I also let's start with a foghorn. Okay, this one. Oh, but it's F minor. I guess I need my circle of fifths. Whoa, this one's weird. I don't like that. E flat minor. So it needs to go down 2 steps from this one. Bring it in here, for example. Okay, cool. We will use this, definitely. We'll use it like here. Okay, and then I think we do want to use the kick in the build, but I think we might want it on a separate like drum rack. It's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. Let's go here. Rack. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oh, fuck. Do like that. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it's because it's not so loud. How loud is that? Too loud. Still needs to be a bit quieter. Just 0.1 dB. Yeah, alright, cool. Does this have a little attack on it? It kind of does, doesn't it? Maybe even a little less than that, actually. Hmm. Something like this. Cool, great, okay. What if we do like a call and response between this sustain lead? Let me I'm gonna resample it so that we're not using the same. And now what I'm gonna do is this thing starts here. Oh shit. Hmm. How do I want to go about doing this? Yeah, we'll try that. I want an auto filter. just want a little bit of sweep up the range here. Yeah. Oh. Let's yeah. Oh. Why is that happening? Got it. Fuck, it sounds so like weird now. Okay, and then I want some claps, a clap at least in here. Also, I realize now I should have yeah, so this is is the one that we need to turn down. So what did we say it was? It was minus like 3.2, so we want minus 2.7 here. Minus 2.7. That should be at minus, yep, minus 6. Okay, perfect. Turn this off. And let me solo this one real quick. Yeah, see, now that one's too loud. So now we go here. I want it like a decibel quieter than the other ones, minus 2.3. Also, don't base your mixing philosophy or decisions off of what I do. I am, like, in case it wasn't already obvious, I am like very new to this kind of thing. And yeah, I do a mixture of like what sounds good versus like some numbers that are probably wrong and are probably like preventing me from mixing better, because I think about like, oh, like my kick needs to be at minus 6 all the time. Like, yeah, that's probably not always the best thing. So just like bear that in mind. That's all. I want a little glitch in here. I don't know why I have these all. I guess because this is a synth and this is an effect, but whatever. So give me a little, I want a really high-end glass glitch. There's show me glitches. Show me a glitch, please. That's fun. I want that. Yep, I do want this in here. Oh shit. I want it like this. Honestly, just that part. That was an accident. let me look at this on a frequency. Yeah, so it's like pretty. Okay, so we're gonna have a release. Oh, right, but I get that in Serum, I forgot. And so we're in E flat minor, I guess. Just like fucking an insane key. Whatever. So that means that we go like this. Great, okay. I think we just leave it on the D sharp, honestly. Okay, that's a bit too loud. We'll go again. Don't judge any mixing decisions you make. What I do, LOL. Okay, here we're gonna go into our break drum MIDI as our sidechain trigger. And I also just need a utility on this Reese anyway. So we can kind of do like this sort of a thing. I guess I can try. Let me try high or low cutting this. And then let me get rid of this. Actually, yeah, we'll just go down one here. And we can bring this over. Wow. What is this now? This is so. Okay, that's fine. So. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna actually I can mute that real quick, but I'm just gonna the side chaining to be correct. Cool. And I guess at that point we're kind of using this as a riser, which is fun. Okay, sick. I think we can automate some of the shit in Valhalla here. So we can have the mix start like coming down. We want it to kind of do like this though. And then we also want the space. No, fuck. I guess maybe we do the decay automated. Well, maybe not. I know how to do this on. It's fine. We won't even fuck with it for right now. Let's do it. Yeah, so as we get to like here, basically, we need to kind of like bring this down. Or I don't know. We need some way of okay, and then I want this shaper box 3. Can I fade out? Oh, beautiful. Okay, and then I want a snare on like maybe not there. Maybe a little bit sooner later. Okay, it sounds weird right now, and I know it does, but trust we're gonna get there. Ooh. Sick. Dope. Alright. Well, I don't know, maybe it isn't too soon, but we'll still wait. Do like this, and then just, yeah. Oh. LOL. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we need some risers. I could try bringing this one in again. Just to see, but it's gonna want to be right. Oh shit, wait, is this? Ah, okay. So yeah, it's gonna want to be right like here. That's kind of weird. We're gonna get more risers. Trust it. It'll work. Actually, so what if we just do this one like this? This one here. Okay, you want another riser. I want an oversampled one. Yeah, that's what I want. Hell yeah. Okay, I want this one to end here. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my god, I forget how fucking long this shit is. I don't know about keeping that snare there. So. Actually, maybe we do. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, let me group all these together real quick. Let me throw an EQ on them. Make sure they're all staying. How loud are these? Too loud. Much better. Also want on mix B, we want an EQ again, and we want to do this little producer hack here for you. We can take this EQ, we can take this frequency A, and we just want it to basically we want it to slowly start coming up to right about like there, like, yeah, like in that range. I can't hear the fucking this 808, whatever. So I don't know. There's more of a range that's not like. Oh my god, I forgot all the shit I had done to this. Another thing, if you don't have disperser, use a shit ton of EQ3s and that'll get you disperser. The same effect as disperser. Okay. Okay, this specifically, just this. This one needs a shaper box from my drum rack, and just from this one. So, oh shit, and it actually needs to be, you know, doing the thing that. Ah, shit. It's too much. This is definitely getting louder than the rest of the thing. So I can, another thing that I can just do is we can have this utility get, because it's pushing a bit of gain through, we can have it get a bit quieter during the build. Oh shit, wait, yeah, so we want it, and we don't need very much at all. Shit. So. Yeah, so this right here is not wide enough. Let me get a ozone imager. Cool. So we're gonna need to do some mid-side EQing here. Great, we can cut out just a little bit of those lows here, but then the rest of this. Is that clipping? Oh, not very much at all. It's no. I guess, yeah, this actually doesn't have to be super wide. It's hitting a little better like that, though. How much is this clipping? Kind of a lot more now, which is fine. Fixed, easy. I'm so good at producing, holy shit. Okay, the other thing that we can do to make this sound wider is to make the rest of this sound narrower. So what we're going to do is we're going to mid-side mode and we're going to mid-side balance here. And then basically we want to just do the same thing as we were doing before. We want to bring this down, not very much, but just to right about that. Yeah, and now the drop sounds much, much wider, much more full, which is excellent. We're gonna add a snare for builds in here, and then what we're gonna do from there is we're going to do okay. This is gonna be a long ass video. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Right in here. I think I actually want to do eighth notes all the way through here, and then change this to be 16ths all the way. So, like, I can even. That's fire. That's so sick. Okay, here. I would like for there to be a way for me to only see can I do fold like that? Oh no. Okay. Oh, something like that. Yeah, okay. Let's throw it in on the MIDI track. And then we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, it's don't love the phrase at the end there, but that's all right. We can go back and fix that. And we will. That is like so much better. Yeah, that's like way better already. Okay, sick. Okay, we need a little sweep going into that. I think I can take this one and put it in there. Okay, that's much better. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, again, there's still some more to be done to that ending portion, I think, but I think so far it's good enough for what we have. So cool, excellent. So now I want to go start working even further back. So I think we can do something like, yeah. So here's what I'm feeling is I want, okay, so let's say we start like the drops, we start the song on the song start. That means that the drop starts at like a minute and 15, which is not bad, right? If this is, I'm thinking of doing this as like an intro to a set, this is not bad at all, right? You give people a minute to like, you know, figure out what the fuck you're doing kind of thing. You're not just going straight into fucking wee wah type shit. And yeah, so I'm sorry, I on my I have ADHD. I'm on Adderall, so words are really hard. But yeah, hopefully we can so this would be like the intro to the build, but then to have like an intro just be like fucking however many bars of this is like not like ideal. So what I think we're going to do is just we're going to start down here, and we're going to start with our F sharp that we have here. Some weird like phasey shit going on. I'm kind of really not a fan of it. How loud are we here? Why is this still too loud? What did I change to make this louder? I shouldn't have changed anything to make it louder. Alas and alack, it is louder. Alright, well that's good. That's I don't mean the. Okay, perfect. Sorry, again, I'm all over the place, but we're gonna make this work. So serum. What is this filter? Cutoff modulated by filter frequency is. Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's fine because I can still just macro this and I can literally just do like that. And then we can, okay, perfect. Yeah, so we want this macro at 100%. Then we want it to, shit. want it to slowly come in like this. Okay, great. Excellent. So, we can kind of do it more like this. Let's see if that works. Works for me. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Splice, find a vocal. We're not going to use this vocal as a vocal, but instead we are in F sharp major. Yeah. Yes, correct. Yeah, we are. So we're gonna vocal in F sharp major. We want something super wet. And ideally we want it to be ideally we want it to be close to the BPM of the track. This is 150. I guess we can just this first one was kind of cool. So let's do that. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to bring in this vocal. Oh my fucking god. Why does it just jump like that? That's so weird. Okay. Now we're gonna have Warp Complex Pro. We're gonna bring it down to 140, which is what it is. We're going to Control J and consolidate that shit. Now we're going to find our good friend Paul X Stretch. If you do not know about Paul X Stretch, Paul X Stretch, holy shit, you are missing out. This shit is the sauce. Why can I not? All right, well I can't add it because we're fucking silly, I guess, and we just want like that. Okay, we're getting 8 bars exported, and we're gonna put it into atmosphere bass here. Bass, what is this? Bass 7, F sharp major, and it's gonna do a fun thing where it just like exports the audio, and then we're gonna in a second go find our atmosphere bases. Holy shit, my scalp is dry. Atmosphere bases, and then we're going to bring that in here. And I completely forgot that I'm a gosh darn fool. If you have Polyx Stretch on a track, fun little thing here, it won't, and it's turned on, it won't play any audio. So we have to re-render this so that we actually have audio. Yeah, so now I can go to sound design again, and I can do this. Huh? Huh. Okay, well, we're getting rid of this Polyx Stretch. We're opening up a new one. And we're just going to do this and do brother. Do that. There we go, much better. Now, how long does this need to be? Ideally, it goes up until here, right? So we can 5 times stretch it, would be pretty fire. Sick. So now let's render that, and we want to go to atmospheres, and we want atmosphere 7 F sharp major. And now, actually, let me turn this FFT size up just a little bit. Atmosphere 7 F sharp major render. Sick. And now we can go to atmospheres. That is not what I wanted. We can go to sound design because that folder will actually show up when I search for it. And then we can bring this in here. Now we can bring this in here and not have it fucking freak the fuck out. And then we can turn this polygonic stretch off. And I'm going to change this automation to be a okay, cool. So there's a lot of fun things we can do now. It's already kind of got some reverb on it, so we'll leave it alone for the time being. Maybe just turn this. And then we want to turn this utility like this. Sick. And I think so. Actually, I think in here I want to go down to the C sharp. I think will be good, or even the D sharp. And then what's the 4 in F? What's the 4? It's why am I so? It's B, right? Oh wait, so we don't even want this still loop, actually. We want... So I think we want to change this a little bit. This is less about like getting an exact sort of progression thing going and more about and this one can go to the minor again and go right here and like that. Yeah, so obviously we're gonna add, yes, it's done, clip it and ship it. Okay, cool. So we're now in Splice. Ooh. So all I did was search for atmosphere, which is the poor man's way of doing it, the lazy man's way of doing it. But that's all right. Having a nice combination of stuff that you made and stuff that other people made is like totally fine. I remember what this audio track was for. And it's not my fault that all of this actually sounded good. Or well, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see how good this sounds by itself. Cool. And then we're just going to keep finding some atmospheres. And then I want an impact. And I want some room on this. Actually, shimmer for that 7 Lions sound. If you don't know, 7 Lions loves using Valhalla shimmer on stuff. That note is not good. I think it's just too low. You guys should do both of these up the octave as well. I don't know. It can't hurt, right? Actually, yeah, that's kind of the movement down is kind of cool there. I like that. So what we kind of want to start looking for here is some things that are like not all the same timbre of like vocal stuff. And there's we can like make some ourselves as well. But yeah, you can hear like that sort of thing. Like there's so much of that that we don't really want. We don't just want to like stack a fuck ton of those because while it does sound really good, if we're just using those, it's not going to. That's like, this is kind of fun, but it's not really what I'm looking for. This is more synthy, which is good, but okay, timbre-wise, this is pretty similar, but it's in a different, oh my god, it's in a different register, which is good, and that is what we want. And holy shit, is it long. Okay, cool. So we will have to start getting, some movement towards this build. Going 2.5 hours. Let's do, we're gonna go for like another 15 or 20 or 30 minutes at the most, and then we're gonna call it. I'm gonna set a timer for myself so I remember. Set it for 32 minutes. And then we're going to call it, because this is long as shit. Holy. All right. There's some weird like dissonance in here, but I think it sounds really cool once it goes away. We're gonna put a Valhalla Supermassive on this vocal, and we're gonna have the we're gonna find a preset that sounds good, and then we're gonna find we're gonna like bring it in. It's gonna be really cool. So I think like this is probably fine. Maybe not. Actually, that might just be perfect. Sick. Dope. I'm so into that. Cool. Next thing, we're going to Omnisphere. We're going to get it here. All right, this is one of my favorite Omnisphere sounds of all time. Is synth short, and it's this what is it? Clicker pluck. This shit's awesome. I just love the sound. If you like melodic bass or making melodic bass, it's definitely the way to go. So we're starting in more of a major sounding key. So why is that shit so loud? Okay, come on. What? Oh. Yeah, super fucking loud. So what chord is this starting on? Is it on? I don't know if it's on enough sharp or not. Oh, it's an A actually. It's an A minor. Wait. It wouldn't be. It would be like a diminished chord, wouldn't it? I love music theory. Starting on it. The A shouldn't even be in there. It would be A sharp. So whatever. So okay. Point is this note doesn't sound great, but I want like a. It's fine. We'll make it work. Why does that not sound good? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just and then we're gonna add another little pattern in here that's kind of more like that goes up a bit more. So yeah. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some, let's go super massive again for a reverb. And let's go reverbs. I just want like a shit, I don't know what kinds. That's too noisy and there's too much movement. So let's keep going. Let's keep finding. No. What the fuck? That's awesome. That's so cool. I love Valhalla Supermassive. That shit, another hot tip, Valhalla Supermassive is free. Absolutely, you should have this shit. I mean, okay. I know this sounds really weird right now, and it's like it's like a bit too out of place and poking through too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this, and then we're going to flatten it. This freeze tail is not so important. We're going to solo export, and we're going to export it to atmosphere bases again, and we're going to call this base 8. We're going to hit save, and it's going to render. Cool, and then we're going to mute this in here, but leave it just so we still have it. We're going to go to Omnisphere again, and we're going to go in here. We're going to go to A. We're going to go in sample here, user audio, click, and then we want sound design, atmosphere bases, base 8 here. Cool. Our file's imported. Now we're going to exit out of here. I've got my keyboard and it's on the correct octave. And then we're going to go into granular. This is really, really quiet right now. I'm going to decapitator that shit. Just so I can fucking hear it. Okay, and now I want Valhalla Shimmer. I want it to not go so fast. Legacy, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So
I see. So really, what's gonna cause us to not have? So
what does speed and position one do? I'm confused. Speed automatically moves the position of the sample that is being granulated forwards or backwards at a fixed rate. All the way to the left is forward at full speed. All the way to the right is backward at full speed. In between values will move or flow.
oh, okay, okay, I see, I see. And we can modulate this. Okay. How do I modulate an omnisphere? I don't use omnisphere for really anything. LFOs. How to use LFOs omnisphere. Here we go.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's go over 2 bars. Okay. Within the modulation matrix, why can't I just apply it to something? Wait, selecting the menu arrow and this copying and pasting and saving. Um, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So we can go alpha 1 and we can go to oscillator. Oh, yes, fire. Simple
Timbre, I guess. No, I do want it to be granular.
So it's actually not this one. Ah. I did not like that sound. Let's also do the invert button do. Source target invert. No, not what I wanted. Oh, okay, so I can only have a certain number. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do song position again. We're gonna hit sync. We're gonna go to 2 times, but we're gonna invert it, and then we're gonna go to we want it to be LFO2, and we want this one to go to sample pitch frames. If we go here,
Cool, excellent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to insert a MIDI clip here. And we're going to drag this fucking note all the way out. And then I want an LFO. And I want to go to Valhalla Shimir. And I want this rate to also be synced. And I want this to be like 4 bars. There's 3 bars actually will sound really cool. And we're going to do wet dry, but I don't want it all the way down. I want it to go to like 67%. And what we're going to do is we're going to right click and hit freeze. And what time is it? Okay, cool. And we hit flat. You can get rid of this freeze tail. Let's just listen to this. Great, excellent. Oh, I should not have deleted that. All right, we're just going to consolidate these, and then we can move them anywhere that is our heart's content. I'm also going to crank the fucking gain. Okay. Starts right here. So we need something to start on this measure 33. So we're going to insert, this is going with all the rest of our stuff here. We're going to get out of here. We're going to insert a MIDI track. We're already on Serum 2. And we're going to go to season 1 presets, serum 1 presets, whatever it's called. We're going to this patch right here. I just need to turn this decay down a little bit. There we go. And then what are we doing from here? We want these 2 things, and what we're going to do, fuck. All right. Maybe we do want it to go like that. This only works if we have something to match together. Specifically, like a kick or something. So it's fine. Let me get F sharp major, excellent. Boom. This is gonna sound really cool. By really cool, I mean kind of crunchy, but it's fine. Actually, we're gonna go with 8 notes. I've changed my mind. It's easier for us to program, and it's gonna sound like it's the not having to worry about the fucking random ass longer note in there is gonna make it more coherent to listen to. So, all that in mind. this one we can have it actually resolve. Actually. And then have this one be. Or just do it like this. Some fucking OTT. I need this reverb off of this. And then I want this. Okay, then I want to group all these. I want to go to macros, and I want to macro one. There we go. Okay, and then I want map. I want to map this to this, and this to this. Oh shit. Okay, good. Yeah. So. So we don't even need very much here. Just need like that. And then we can just go like that kind of. Is it too much to do? Or oh yeah, that's too much of a drop for sure. So we can go like here. And then we want another one of these little sweeps in. And we're gonna need something building up to it, so. Just saving that. Yeah, so we need like some like, okay, how much time do I have? I have 1 minute and, okay, 2 minutes left basically. So within this 2 minute time, we're going to talk about some more. I'm going to make a couple markers and we're going to kind of go from there. So we're going to add a locator here. I'm going to call this build and we're going to call this drop one and in parentheses heavy. Okay, cool. So So things that I want to do here, we need to add some sort of something that shows that this section is going to be moving towards this build. What that might look like is I think having some riser type of stuff, like, you know, like you could literally just do like this if you wanted to, or like this if you wanted to, but like, you know. Yeah, so not quite, but it, you know, that's not the right sound for it, but it kind of works. Yeah, so maybe some taiko drums could be cool to put in there. I like me some taiko drums. That would be fun. And so just some general other things I want to do. We'll add some atmosphere stuff to the build here, but we're going to have it fade out as the rest of the build builds up so that it's not super shocking. And then we can try and add some of the atmosphere stuff in here. The problem is this is all one note, and I don't want to cause like harmonic, like weird dissonance. And I also don't want to take away from the fact that this is, you know, fucking like nasty as shit. So yeah, so I think this is like a pretty good place to stop. I also, like I said, I want to clean up this sort of end of the drop section here, just this last. It's already a lot better, but I'm just not totally sold quite yet. Like we'll work something out. So cool, awesome. If you sat through an entire 3-hour long video, fucking thank you, but you're fucking insane, I guess. So yeah, peace, plur, all that.